May please, Your Lordship. My lord, may I mention item number 123? My lord, may it be taken up after 2 weeks, my lord.
Who appears for this state?
State final, 123. Final, sir.
Department.
Department.
Mr.
Affidavit will be necessary.
Mr. P. Kokoiti appears.
You please convey it to him last time you were there. We'll inform it.
Halal. 128.
123.
Halal.
Next.
May I please, Lordship? My lord, we have filed a rate appeal today at 10 a.m. We have some urgency. It may kindly be listed tomorrow, my lord.
What is the address?
Urgency, my lord, in an irregular manner, that is in violation of section 15(3) and 5 proviso, I have been sought to be ousted.
Thought to be out.
Yes, Lanesh Singhandar has passed the order which violates the provision of section 15(3) and 5 proviso. So it
Yeah.
may kindly be listed tomorrow, my lord. Yes.
Day after tomorrow.
Well,
Thakur will be there.
May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5, Lordship.
Yes.
In an analogous appeal, we have to file application for
We
condemnation
have
of.
granted you time to remove the defect. which
No,
you have
Lordship,
not-
actually what happened, registry informed us that there is a delay of 174 days. But on calculus, it is found that there is a delay of only 5 days. Lordship, I have prepared the application, Lordship, and within a week we will file.
Give some time.
But I would like to pray for listing of a writ appeal, if possible tomorrow. But it's a state writ appeal. The matter is regarding selection, where 2 posts were advertised and only 4 candidates were there. 2 have qualified for the Viva, 2 have been interviewed, and now the direction is we have decided to cancel the entire process because 347 applications were not considered. Now the direction is to declare the result. But we have decided taken a decision.
Decided when?
It was decided long back. We have some delay also.
Then day after.
Halal.
May I please, Your Lord? My lord, I beg to mention item number 20, my lord. My lord, my senior has some personal difficulties, so kindly matter may be taken up in the next week, my lord.
Next week. The covered matter.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22, Your Lordship. The matter may pass off for the day, Your Lordship. Pass off for the day, Your Lordship.
May I please, Lordship? But with the consent of the appellant, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 14, Lordship. This letter will be after 2 weeks, Lordship. In the meantime, I will file affidavit. Affidavit is getting ready, Lord. Item 14, Lord.
State was to file the report. Where is Mr. Majmudar? Where is Mr. Majmudar? Majmudar? Item number 14, your report is available.
The report is written.
It is with
Yes,
you?
it is
Then
written.
file it. They want time, we are granting time for
Madam.
to remind. Next.
One more prayer, Lordship. So for item number 15 and 16, Lordship. In this case, Lordship, I am led by senior advocate Mr. P.K. Goswami, Lordship. He is out of session. This matter may also be taken up after 2 weeks, Lordship. He will available, Lordship.
Over.
15 and 16, Lordship.
That
May I please,
Obliged.
May I please, Lordship? I'd like to mention item 106, Lordship. My senior is out of station, Lordship. Kindly adjourn the matter for the day.
106.
106. A guy.
They are supposed to file affidavit. You
That is why. We know that.
I am told, my lord, that they have received instruction.
Next week.
Lordship, kindly 4 weeks may be granted,
No,
Lordship.
4 weeks is out of question. Next week.
Okay.
And affidavit is to be filed. So let us be very clear. You will have to file the affidavit.
May please, Your Lordship. With the consent of the other side, I am mentioning item number 6, Lordship.
So I have some personal difficulty today and tomorrow, Lordship. Any day thereafter, Lordship, may be pleased to pick item number 6. My learned senior friend appears for the other
He
side.
requested me.
Six and
So
seven.
urgency for us, but even then, if it is not inconvenient, can it be on Thursday or Friday?
6 and 7.
Six and seven. Yes.
The tender.
Six and seven.
Tender,
Six and
madam, I
seven.
know,
Tender.
urgency for us, but he has some difficulties. So if it is not inconvenient,
29.
let Friday or Thursday.
29.
29.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
For 29, if it is some difficulty, madam, let me 38, madam.
3-0.
38.
Highly obliged.
Deeply.
May I please, your lordship? Item number 19, lordship. The engaged council is not well, lordship. Can it be after 2 weeks, lordship? 19,
1-9.
19.
The fresh matter, why are you asking for that?
It is not well, lordship. Engaged
Next
council.
week.
Next week. Obliged.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 107, Lordship. Lordship, kindly agenda matter for today, Lordship. Kindly is after 2 weeks.
107.
107, Lord.
There is an IRC, take it up. 107 IRC. That's the request for approval. Next. Next.
With consent of other party, item number 18. Currently, matter may be adjourned for today and fixed on next week.
Please also
Your
fresh
lordship,
matter, why are you asking for time?
lordship, actually, my senior's elder brother is admitted in hospital.
Next week,
He's very serious. Yes, your lordship. Next week.
next week.
Thank you.
Item number 1 of daily list for motion.
Lordship, senior counsel is on lax, lordship, password for the time being, lordship.
2 o'clock.
Item number 2.
Mr. Chaudhary,
Lordship.
our personal feeling is that you should not appear in this.
Lordship.
The reason is that if the petition is allowed, then you will be in a,
Lordship, I will ask
please,
the,
please change the wakalat now.
Lordship, I will.
I'm sorry, but it's my personal feeling.
Lordship,
Please don't take it ill.
It's perfectly okay, lordship.
Item number 3. May it please your lordship.
Mr. Chaudhary, the
My lord.
proceedings are pending before the trial court.
My lord.
Any proceedings
Yes,
are pending
proceeding is
before the-
pending, my lord. Proceeding is pending and he, the husband filed an application for taking the child overnight.
Hmm.
My lord, contrary to that order, my lord, he has forcefully taken and kept it, my lord, on 30th of October. On 31st of October, my lord, he files an application again before the, my lord, the family court, saying that I should be given the custody. My lord, the court has rejected that, my lord. No order has been passed. He wanted to legalize the, my lord, the
Ultimately,
detention.
it is, we don't say for a moment that the petition is not maintainable. Don't misunderstand us. But the fact remains that 97 proceedings are very much pending before the family.
Proceeding is pending, my lord. Next date has been given on, my lord, the 17th of December, my lord.
December.
Too long a period.
That we can prepone and request the family court to take up as early as possible. Otherwise, this will be two horses at a time and deciding the same thing.
Then your lordship may fix a date, my lord. The husband has also appeared. But my submission is, my lord, if the detention is illegal, my lord.
Maybe, so therefore we are saying, on a larger issue, we are with you. It is maintainable.
Well.
It is maintainable. You take a case where 97 proceedings are not even initiated, then also 226 appears is maintainable.
Right.
Even though it may be for custody of the child.
My lord.
That is one of the view which is there
There are decisions on that also.
on that also. Therefore, I am conscious about it, but it will not solve the purpose.
Well, my lord, the question is whether the detention, I mean, it is some kind of detention, my lord, contrary to the orders of the court.
An element of detention would not be stricto sensu there, Mr. Chaudhary.
I
It is
understand.
between father and mother. He is also a natural guardian, therefore that illegal detention part, but we don't want to examine that.
My lord.
Best
I
way is you go there.
Then your lordship will kindly fix my lord
That
short
will
day.
prepone the date. That
both
we
the
can
parties
do
can
it. You
appear,
are not the husband, ma'am.
My lord, yes. If I may most humbly,
We are not passing any order, except preponing the proceedings before the trial
Lord.
court.
oblige.
Let it be any day, my lord, next week.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
Because the learned judge is also not at fault. We also fix our timetable, so, but we can request him to tinker with the timetable. There is in such case, called Mr. M. K. Chaudhary, learned senior advocate assisted by Mr. N. Haq for the petitioner and
Detail, detail. Anything, huh?
yes,
Any
Sharma, and senior assisted. So and so forth, the phone number 5. And write the names of the state council. At the outset, Mr. M. K. Chaudhary, can be please submitted that the proceedings are pending before the family court, Kamrup Metro. And the same as to come up for hearing on 17th of December 2022. As such, by way of this petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, the petitioner who happens to be the mother has paid for a writ of habeas corpus. Full stop. As the proceedings of this very kind, that is for custody of the child, is pending before a competent court between the petitioner and this phone number 5. Mr. Chaudhary does not press this petition with a request to prepone the proceeding. In fact of this case, and as the question is of custody of a child, we deem it fit to prepone the proceedings before the child court, that is
Principal Judge, Family Court.
the proceedings of miscellaneous D case number 61 of 2021.
Hello.
Pending before
The Principal Judge, Family Court, Kamrup.
Principal Judge, Family Court number 3, Kamrup Metro, Guwahati.
Can I be on Friday, my lord?
Listed on
Can I-
5th,
My lord,
5th of December. The registry will send copy of this order to the concerned court. The court
if-
shall decide the issue pending before it without in any manner being influenced by the present order. Even at the cost of repetition, it is clarified that this court has not expressed any opinion on merits of the matter which is pending before the trial court.
my lord, if I may most humbly submit, my lord, also the question of maintainability. The reason is the fact that the matter is in session of the learned court below, that the child is in custody of the father,
Is not
has
maintained.
been hidden from this honorable court. by the
is
petitioner, my
disposed of.
What,
Next-
this has been disclosed, that,
No, my
that
lord,
is
the
the
order has
reason
not
why I
been
have
fixed.
come here.
next-
No, my
next-
lord,
Item number 4.
obliged.
My lord, can it be a shorter date, my lord?
we have
No,
given 1
there's
week.
no urgency, my lord. She
Next
went
week.
away 2,000 miles
Next.
for 3 months. The father didn't have access to the child,
Obliged.
my lord.
You reserve your right,
Obliged.
especially when you appear for husband, you should reserve your right. Next,
Our farm has been categorized as NPA lordship. Thereafter, lordship, physical possession order has been issued lordship. But we have paid for submitting the overdue amount lordship.
no,
Now-
page 28 of the
Lordship.
petition. Is an order
Yes.
passed under section 14 of the Surface Act.
Lordship,
Go and challenge it before the DRT. Now it is
Lordship.
available.
lordship,
I think DRT has now
No,
reviewed from
the presiding officer is on leave till 24th, I'm told.
24th. By the
Yes.
time he goes, he will be
Yes.
coming.
lordship,
Nothing can be done. Last week only, Supreme Court has delivered a judgment asking the High Court not to interfere when alternative remedies in surface are there. We are not inclined. Do you want to withdraw or you want an order?
withdraw with the liberty.
with the liberty to approach the ERG on the section 17 of the surface. Next.
Item number 8 to 11.
It is 4 appeals by the revenue against the order passed by the Minute Tribunal.
Yes, Mr. Saraf.
My lord, if you lordship just see the ground which you have taken for challenging it. Lordship find in para page 8, my lord.
Yes.
Page 8, para 4, my lord. Just I may read, my lord. The grounds for challenging the improved order that is going to
One second.
file.
Yes.
My lord, the grounds for challenging the improved order that is shown so by the income tax approach upon what event is stated herein below. In the case on perusal of the C document, as well as the findings of the investigation made during the course of the assessment proceeding, it is evident that the transactions regarding the raising of the share capital were anything but genuine. Every single transaction made in the respect of shares smelled out as elaborated in the discussion made in the assessment order. Therefore, the assessing officer was having a jurisdictional fact. The case trail prepared by the department on detailed investigation of made by the SSC company during the assessment proceeding also indicated the trend and layering of the transactions which resembles with the trend found in the entire commercial entry cycle operated. The part of addition of rupees from the section 68 out of the share application money of rupees clearly indicate that the assessing officer applied and gone through all details. He added only on the share application money where details are not furnished. Therefore, the assessment order holds good factually and legally. Moreover, the potential tax effect of where the challenge to the ignorance order.
No. It is, maybe it is descriptive.
I know.
But as far as the other questions of law is against the IATA court is judgment on.
The question of law, there can any frame proposal, but it must be on the basis of challenge. Your Lordship, is the first question.
Maybe that it's a technical officer.
No, Lordship, see,
He has also inherited the brief.
Your Lordship, see the first question. If your Lordship,
No,
see the
we can. There can be any shortcut, Mr. Saraf. If you amend your appeals properly.
my lord, in this way, the High Court in the your Lordship, see page 11.
And let him, we'll examine it.
No, your
separately.
Lordship, see page 11. Your Lordship, see.
We are conscious about it.
I'm not saying that, my lord. Your Lordship, see page 11. Lord.
We know he has to.
He's writing writ appeal. During the pendency of the writ appeal, department can move such in the slighter manner. Income tax appeal is there. He's saying the writ appeal.
There are other mistakes also. We had in fact told Mr. Gupta, but then we thought that he will do it.
My lord, according to me, such voluminous. This only, my lord, creates the pendency and the space in the High Court.
So therefore, we don't go as per the size of the file.
Well, there are judgments of the apex court also. No perversity question is there. They have not made any challenge.
Therefore, he has also, you know that he has recently taken over. Let him apply his mind. If he says then we'll hear you.
And you simply don't have no objection, but you know, the way the filing the income tax appeals.
Dr. Saraf, you won't believe you take all the three matters. To club three matters, we had adjourned it twice.
I fully appreciate, my lord. I was only saying, my lord, that the
Because
way,
one matter came, two matters came together.
my lord, I fully appreciate it, my lord.
Then we came to know that third matter is also there. We told him that at least bring that it was on defect. So all this.
No, I was only asking a question. I think in this way, if the department is filing the appeal, and my lord, the appeal say the writ appeal question of law is not there, then anything, my lord, even the prayer is not there to formulate the substance question of law. They say they decide it.
Lordship, I have noted.
It is a defective draft in short.
Yes, Lordship.
Dr. Saraf is correct. It's a defective draft. If you want to, and moreover, now some limits are also there for challenge.
So that limit is, my lord, it is above the limit. There is no
It is
problem.
above the limit. So if you want to seriously take a You can take appropriate recourse. We can't advise you.
Lordship. Sir, noted.
Next, give some date.
Lordship, my lord, 4 weeks reasonable.
No, we are not issuing any further orders. At his request, we are adjourning the matter.
A request of him, yeah,
Naturally.
I'm obliging.
Next,
Item number 12.
your mediation success.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, this matter was sent to mediation
Yes.
center, Guwahati High Court. And before the mediator, my lord, both the parties has amicably settled the matter. Lordship. Maybe
What-
report has arrived, my lord.
Do you withdraw this appeal?
Yes, my lord, because both the husband and the wife want to live together as a husband and wife.
They are staying together now.
They are not staying together, they are going to stay together, my lord.
So.
But-
I don't have the copy of the agreement. Okay, sure. You have kept it just now? It was not there in my file at all. I will take that drop. It might have missed it. We will say that it is withdrawn in terms of the certificate.
Lordship.
Called Mr. E. Dekar. And counsel for the appellant and Ms. S. Kanungo. For the sole respondent. By way of this appeal, under section 19 of the Family Court Act. It is appellant. At LND order dated 14/2/2022. Passed by District Judge Silsagar in PS into bracket M 56 of 2021. With the order dated 2/11/2022. The matter was referred to mediation section. Guwahati High Court. Parties have been able to hammer out an amicable solution. This is evident from the report of the learned mediator, which is on record. Then counsel appearing for the parties have drawn attention of this court to the terms and conditions. Accordingly, praised for withdrawal of the appeal. Permission granted, the appeal stands with court as withdrawn. Next. Connected civil application also stands with court. Next.
Item number 13.
Oblige, Lordship.
Will issue notice
My lord.
January. Next.
Item number 17.
Yes, Mr. Boraji.
My lord, DC requested me to pay some more time because he's examining the matter. But he may fix it after, my lord, first week of December. My, deeply.
At the request of Mr. R.K. Bora.
Item number 21.
May it please your lordship. In this case, the matter relates to whether the filing of financial for the fifth year was not given. Our contention before the single judge was it was a curable defect because we had the qualification, we had the rules. And the state supported our case. The learned single judge did not consider a case and basically came to a finding, became an appellate authority to decide that it was a mandatory requirement. It is at that stage that we approached this division bench, and Lordship had stayed it. And that is the only point. And there are Supreme Court, your Lordship on the earlier occasion has stated that it's directly covered by a Supreme Court decision of 2013, where the Supreme Court says that it cannot be a essential criteria. At most, it can be a collateral criteria, which can be, the authorities could have corrected it. So on that, the same case was urged, and the Supreme Court dismissed the contention of the respondent and allowed.
Let the other side. You are for the.
I am for the respondent, by the writ petitioner. My lord, there are two aspects of the matter here. One, yes, my lord, whether
You
that
can file
condition,
reply, this is returnable date.
lordship, my lord will have it, my lord, because there are some pleadings which have not come on record. I'll bring that also on record.
You file it.
It's incomplete. It is incomplete.
The appeal, my lord, there are some more pleadings. Because, my lord, there will be two aspects of the matter, my lord.
Called Mr. T.K. Das for the appellant and Mr. C.K. Nair connecting it to it. Affected by H. Chakravarti for this phone number 7. Who appears for the state? Friends of the state. Affidavit side. Invite set of court to continue.
My lord, the state may be directed to produce the records also. That will be important.
Let us see. You file reply then.
Lordship, oblige.
Number 23.
Now I can't afford to be very optimistic, Mr. Nair. Now I can't afford to be more optimistic than necessary.
It will be taken in the course.
I have now 24 working days.
No, my lord, you know that.
I should not forget that.
No, my senior also will not be, he'll love it, man, that I have not been finished now. My teacher, my lord, so he'll not like to finish me. He'll concede.
But I would like to learn from both of you. That's the difficulty.
Oblige.
Next.
Madam Lordship, this matter relating to the appointment of Gauba Mayor. Only question arises during the time of advertisement and at the time of selection process and appointment. The original order was kept in abeyance and it was directed not to act upon that notification. So after the selection was over, after the appointment, those notifications have been cancelled and another notification has come. Now, only question of eligibility, my lord. As per section clause 162 of the Land Revenue, my lord, executive instruction. Earlier, there was no qualification, my lord. Only qualification was, my lord, whether he belongs to that family, whether his claim is genuine, whether Maujada has recommended his name or not.
Mr. Counsel, the question is this. The question would arise is this.
Yes.
That on the last date of application, as it is mentioned by the learned single judge in para 16 of the
My lord.
There is a freezing effect of all requirements. One of the requirement is that of qualification. Now, even according to your case, on that last day, you did not possess that. Now, this can be remedied by any writ.
Mother, question is.
If you miss a bus at Guwahati, you cannot now be permitted to say that no, bring back the bus to Guwahati. I want to, because now I have purchased the ticket.
Mother, your lordship, kindly look to page 29, my lord. Page 29. Just have a look, my page 29.
Because if you get a chance next time, wait for the next time.
But at the moment, my lord, he is serving since to 18, my lord. He is serving till today, my lord.
Maybe.
And at the time, my lord, actually, my lord, we have been asked not to act upon that notification.
See,
619, my lord, 18 notification.
I don't want to give any other example of it.
No, that's good. I got your lordship. But only question, my lord, the time when advertisement made, this was not enough.
Qualification, for example, a person, there is an advertisement with permit.
29.
No, you listen to us for a moment.
Right.
In various advertisement, you must have come across that, for example, the persons who have appeared in the last year of graduation, are also permitted to apply. But there also, there is a covenant that on so and so date, they should possess that degree. The same analogy if we apply here, in abeyance means you did not possess.
No, it was to all over Assam, it's not in my case only, madam.
No, therefore, you did not possess it. We are concerned with your case. Then it is cancelled. Now the new certificate which is relied upon by you does not have a retrospective effect. So learned single judge has not examined on that line because it was not argued. While reading, this thought also occurred to me and to my brother also. There can be any retrospective effect.
But the question is qualification of not required at the relevant time.
Therefore, you should wait till the next turn. Nothing can be done.
Repeat us, madam. Repeat us. My only question, madam, subject to whether I failed to.
I understand.
Yes, my question, madam, the time when advertisement made, that was not in operation.
See, a person may be more intelligent, more efficient, but the minimum requirement of
And the authority themselves has stated that not act upon that notification, that qualification, that particular moment.
if we give an example, sometimes party in persons argue very well, but they cannot be called advocates because they may not have those qualifications required for an advocate. It's not there, not there. Matriculation was not there, not there.
But that was not required at all at that moment.
That is your say.
No, this is the case by your lawsuit, and the time from the selection process start with advertisement.
Hearing you, there is no difficulty.
Yeah.
Because we have set the judgment on the matter. Because in the earlier round also it was made clear subject to their eligibility criteria.
Current qualification, that is the 31st.
Naturally, eligibility criteria would include everything.
So now what will happen, the government might have their own order, they have kept in abeyance, they have asked not to act upon, that is a specific direction was there, not to act upon.
A party in hand is always what to in a push.
Anyway, my lord, but
You can take instructions as you were been told by your AOR. We are not in a hurry. When do you want?
Need to be next week any day, my lord.
Some day. Next.
Yeah.
Mr. Majmudar. This learned advocate should come at 2 o'clock or after the court is over.
My lord, I'm here on the
Because both of us have seen our timetable. According to me, we may not be able to take up this group. Because the RT may have time to write the judgment.
My lord.
Therefore, all of you come at 2 o'clock. We'll work out. Because your reports and all are. Have you filed any further?
My lord, thereafter also no report has been given to us because the
Therefore, our
secretary
feeling
has
is
now.
that government is really not interested.
My lord, the secretary has in fact given a paper publication now asking everybody to put in their papers.
And
No
therefore
one
it
has
will-
come up.
It will take some time.
It will take the report. will
When we
take-
have been able to place it in rhythm, we don't want to disturb that rhythm. So to tell us 2 o'clock which date you want. We'll
Very
place it
good.
on that day. Because for 24 working days, I don't want to then make it impossible for me to complete the whole case because there are many matters. Actually, each and every matter will have to be took. You come at 2 o'clock. You can
Yes,
talk to Mr. Das. Mr. Kalita is
I'll come.
already there. Mr. Nair is also inquiring from Mr. Kalita. That he court is referring to which matter. So all of you
In fact, my lord, now I
Either
have
this chair or those sofas which are there, decide and tell us. 2 o'clock. Next.
published.
Because the timetable that I had picked may not be practical. That's why. Next. 98. 2 o'clock. That you don't calling out. Not is already there. So we'll inform.
Item number 99.
Yes, Mr. Dinan.
Here, Malad, the report has been already submitted by the police, the investigation report. Now the petitioner wants the compensation, Malad. Malad,
That
on
will be
earlier,
as per your circular.
as per our circular.
My lord. In
There
this
can't
case-
be any special compensation for this. What is the stage of the investigation? Let us concentrate on his prayer.
In respect of quantum of compensation, my lord, I have committed to judgment, my lord.
No, that is that we are conscious about those judgments. Now look at the prayer.
Malad.
You don't have the file with you?
Malad.
You don't have the file. We can take up at 2 o'clock.
Malad, Lordship, kindly.
Next is also your.
Next is fine, Malad. Malad, here, I have received an updated report, Malad, from the IO. Some developments are here, Malad.
Place it on record.
I'll file in it.
Day after tomorrow.
Malad, I need at least by day after tomorrow, I'll file the affidavit, Malad. He has to come from Kokrajar,
We'll keep it on Thursday.
Thursday.
We are not noting down anything.
Malad.
Next. 101 at 2 o'clock.
Item number 102.
Await service for respond number 7. Agent to so and so date. Next.
Item number 103.
Await service.
Item number 104 and 105.
2 p.m.
Item number 108.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I have filed an IA on the day of 19/11 to 22 for paper publication, Lordship. And that has not been,
Call for the IA at 2 o'clock. We'll call for the IA.
that number is 19360, Lordship.
Give the number to the court mark. Come at 2
Marshal.
o'clock. Next.
Item number 109 and 110.
The issue is pending before the Supreme Court. Same order. 18 to January. Next. वहाँ पे 14 से तो पैकेट. Next.
May it please your lordship. Lordship is a contempt petition, but
Nobody,
judgment from which the contempt has arisen is under challenge in the Supreme Court.
we have passed that order. It is pending before the
Is
Supreme Court.
pending before the Supreme Court.
It will be adjourned.
It is next week on 29th of this month.
But we may give some. It may not be possible to wait after 29th.
Yes, we have to wait after.
Next.
Item number 111.
Yes, Mr. Nayak.
My lord, in this case, on the last occasion, my lord, the victim compensation was to be determined. My lord, the Arunachal government. Otherwise, the proceedings are over, the punishment has also been given. My lord. But the victim, my lord wanted to know what the victim compensation They are giving money. Thereafter to proceed in the matter.
Can you come at 2 o'clock?
Your Lordship, I'll be here at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Lordship. I'll call them. I'll.
No, no, he will come in those days.
Lordship.
Because he has a fixed matter at 2 o'clock.
I'll be here, my lord. I'll
So
be here.
Goswami would be here.
Lordship.
Next,
Item number 112.
Lordship, this matter may kindly pass up for the day, Lordship.
is really meant for final hearing.
Yes, Lordship.
It is for final hearing. When do you want? Attorney. Next,
Obliged.
Item number 113.
May it please the Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, we are awaiting instructions regarding the latest position of the street vendors. Lordship.
when have we kept the matter of net advocate? Five. No, 30th. 30th. Next. 30.
113.
30th of November.
November. DPO.
Item number 114.
Lordship, the conducted counsel, Mr. Arbor Pujari, is out of station for 2 days. To make this
Next
matter,
week.
I need. Obliged.
Next.
Yes, sir.
Because central government has now come out with the case that they are not responsible. So it is actually
They have
the state will
said
have
the
to
state government help.
come out with some proposal.
Yes, sir. I'll inform.
We can dispose of this appeal. Unnecessarily, it will be a liability on state.
Definitely.
Come out with some reasonable amount. We can put an end to it.
Obliged.
Next,
Item number 115.
Please, your Lordship. I think this matter was supposed to come up for hearing, your Lordship. But it has come in order today.
what is your request?
Lordship. It's supposed to come up for hearing, your Lordship.
So what is it? It has come for what?
Order, your Lordship. Only the matter may be fixed in hearing, your Lordship.
Put it in hearing.
Item number 116.
Your mediation report is awaited.
Lordship, on last occasion, that the refer to the mediation, madam. Parties were present, madam.
Mediation report is awaited. It is not in our file.
Fine.
We'll adjourn it for 2 weeks.
Madam.
Mediation report is awaited and adjourned. 2 weeks. Next.
Item number 117.
Please, your Lordship. Lordship, we are preparing our rejoinder affidavit. We need some more time, Lordship, to complete.
Since May, your Lordship, they are seeking time to file the report.
Sometimes even, private lawyers also are tempted to follow the government advocate. This is one such matter. Next.
Item number 118.
Last time, Lordship was pleased to direct the government council regarding the issue, my lord, whether against the direct recruitment, 5% quota can be granted or not, as per the office member now. That part, Lordship, has to be.
Yes, Ms.
clarified.
Bhattacharya.
Yes, Lordship, two officers from the department, Lordship, they are also present, Lordship, because Lordship, on last occasion, Lordship has asked me to call some responsible person to assist the
So that if
honorable
we
court,
can
Lordship.
resolve the issue.
Lordship. Yes, sir.
You can address us so that
I am Additional Secretary, Department of Mines and Minerals, Government of Assam.
Yes.
Your Lordship, without going into the query that whether this 5% can be accommodated in the vacant post that already we have sent to the Commission for Recruitment. I have make one pointer. Subsequent to that, there has been new vacancies arising due to the promotion of the present incumbent. So at present, there are 6 posts present, 6 vacant posts in the category of Grade 4 in the department, in the Directorate of Mines and Minerals, where 5% will be equal to 3, but we can accommodate 1 person against that vacant post, existing vacant post, subject to then approval of the competent authority.
how long that exercise can take?
Process maybe maximum by 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3. Mr. Chaitri, we may pass this order and you wait for 3 months. If he is getting a job and the IS officer says so, then we may wait. Let them process it. We'll record that.
Lordship, that record is necessary.
No, record it. We'll record it. It's not, we may not have to wait. Or to, Mr. Chaitri for the appellant and Ms.
But maybe may I for one?
Pardon.
Maybe a directive may be made from the honorable court.
Yes,
So that we can expedite the matter.
yes. We'll definitely do it.
Thank
And Ms. Chaitri, Mr. M. Bhattacharya, additional senior government in order to, for the response state, in order to resolve the issue. With them dispatch to have presence of higher officer. And so additional chief secretary. Give the name Ms. Bhattacharya ji.
Lordship, yes, Lordship, I'm giving.
By placing it before the DLC, my lord.
He is present here. It is pointed out that some vacancies have occurred in class 4 and the case of the appellant can be considered for compensation and appointment. The process may take 3 to 4 months. In light of the aforesaid, we deem it fit to direct the authorities to consider the case of the appellant in accordance with law and pass an appropriate order. The proceedings of this writ appeal are. Mr. Chaitri, we are saying proceedings of writ appeal are kept pending. And the authorities shall decide the issue without in any manner being influenced by the fact that the writ appeal is pending. The writ appeal be listed on a note filed by either of the learned advocates. Next.
The officer has said that whether it will be before DLC or SLC, my lord, that
No, we will say in accordance with law, so they can, it is open for them, SLC or TL.
because sometimes they make confused, my lord, that is why.
No.
Lordship.
Next.
The number 119.
Here we have filed the affidavit, my lord. We could file the affidavit on Saturday. I have given the copy, my lord. It is not on record. Kindly take up on day after tomorrow.
It is not on record.
It is not on record. On Saturday, we could file.
APS.
Maybe. So the investigation has been done. He went to Chennai. From Chennai, he is missing. After he went missing, there was the report says that he contacted over telephone to his wife. Those things we have brought on record.
If you want to file any further.
My lord, I have not gone through the, just I have received the.
No, copy was given him, the soft copy was given to him on Saturday.
But I have
Online copy was given to him.
after 7 days, my lord.
2 weeks.
No.
Okay.
Hold on.
At the request of for the petition. Next.
Item number 120.
Will issue notice.
I have already deposited, Lordship, 30,000 there with 1. by way of a check, Lord.
We'll issue notice,
Yes, Lord.
notice returnable in that. Next,
Item number 122.
no, 121. 121. 122.
Item number 122.
The clear learned advocate general was to take some.
Lord, he's out of business. He has just left for Patna. Witness is waiting, awaited, my lord. Lordship will post it on Friday or next week, my lord.
No, we want your affidavit that these facilities are already available.
Okay.
That is what learned advocate general indicated to us.
Lordship.
Friday.
Friday, Lord.
No, let it come on Monday.
Monday.
Item number 124.
Lordship, in this case, service is awaited report. Service report is awaited.
David service.
I appear, my lord. And I am supporting his case, madam.
Maybe, so the others are also there.
For second, I appeal.
File your
Okay.
January. Next,
I appear on behalf of the respondent number 1, madam.
you file your wakalat, everybody. Next,
Item number 125.
Late is your lordship. Lordship service is complete in this matter.
who appears for the government? Matunda? You appear? Take instructions. You have been served with the copy or you?
I have been served with a copy, my lord. Apparently, they did not, neither of them have the eligibility to hold the post.
Therefore, you file your report. Let us go to continue. How much time do you want?
A week's time would be.
3 weeks. Next,
Item number 126.
This is an application for condonation of delay of 136 days, Your Lordship, in filing the appeal.
I think 19 days, not. $19 days or
136 days.
130. Notice written. Next,
Item number 127.
This is also relating to condonation of delay of 111 days, my lord.
notice written. These private respondents are all officers of the government.
Yes, my lord. This matter is similar to the item number 124, my lord. That's what maybe take with the along with you because the same order we as man is telling you.
Notice written.
Mass submission.
Kept at 2 o'clock. Anybody from clearing? Good. Good.
Made present. My lord, the petitioner is undergoing sentence in an NDPS case, my lord. And his wife is having serious medical condition.
No, but you filed a bail application. As per the earlier order,
Yes.
and it was granted according to our information.
Bail is ready. No, my lord. I'm instructed to submit. We haven't been given bail, my lord.
No, no. It's
My lord, here we are asking for parole, my lord.
a payroll. Payroll
Now,
is the-
payroll is being denied on the ground that the rules which has been framed by the state authority, my lord, it does not empower release of bail in case of a convict under NDPS Act.
Yeah.
Well, this aspect of the matter has been gone into by the Supreme Court and Rajasthan High Court. Where it says, my lord, when it comes to payroll, since NDPS is a central act, therefore state cannot come up with any such restriction. There is a 1955 notification of the Government of India, my lord, under which
We'll consider this if you want.
Lordship, in fact, I want that Lordship to consider it, my lord.
We'll consider it.
Yeah.
Let the affidavit and all that come.
It's a very old matter, my lord. It's pending for the 2021 matter. They have not filed anything.
But that does not mean that the petition is to be allowed.
My third.
That does not mean that the petition
No,
is to be allowed.
I appreciate, let them have the whatever instruction they have, Lordship will have it in the next week if it is
Or
possible.
now it is no next week.
Otherwise, my lord, the
don't have
purpose of
any
filing will be,
Now I have started feeling that I don't have any next week now.
now
Because
since it's a, something to do with liberty of a citizen.
I agree with, therefore we are not resting it as other matters. Let the affidavit be filed by the respondent by the next date of hearing. It can do 19th of September.
Lordship, may you kindly issue notice, Lordship, so that we can.
Notice so both of notice returnable on 19th September.
19 December,
By that time, by the state date, let the affidavit be filed by the state. Next,
My lord, for your lordship's kind consideration, can I make a prayer, my lord? Lordships can consider having it on 29th or 30th of this month.
of this month. I am told that you were also a law officer.
No, my lord, I'll be there.
No, Mr. Chaudhary, I was told by my brothers that you were also law officer
Yes, I was.
and of a higher rank.
No, I was.
Huh.
It's a question of law, my lord. There's
Therefore-
nothing to be. Lordship will
so,
kindly-
you are so optimistic about the reply. It has not come even though advance copies also. So next, Ms. Bhattacharya waves. So one stage is over, otherwise it will come for order. Next,
Item number 24 to 97, provincialization method.
where is Mr. Majmudar? Mr. Majmudar.
Item number 98.
May please, your lordship. Lordships wanted to know the timeline. Wanted to know the timeline in this matter, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Nath.
Lordship, I have received the timeline of the executive engineer has given, my lord.
একটা copy দিবেন।
No problem. I think this is fair enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
What we do is so that none of us may forget this issue. We'll pass an order based upon this instruction. And we'll keep it day after tomorrow or on Monday. And ask Registrar General to supervise this timetable. Because they also might need some details from the High Court.
Lordship.
Now in that, if they write letter and reply and all that will take its own time. Now that you have speeded up to this extent, then High Court also takes some interest in this. Mr. Das, you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
already there, but let RG also,
Have a, yes,
so
ma'am.
that every time you as amicus is not supposed to call him and say this details, this details.
Yes, my lord.
And he has been active in this.
Yes, ma'am. And then he was continuously monitoring also.
He has visited this site many a time. by
Many a
now.
time.
At least after I have started this matter. To my knowledge, during my tenure, he has gone at least 5 to 6 times.
Yes, my lord.
Therefore, let it be. We don't want to close the proceeding. Called Mr. T.K. T. Nath. Mr. H.K. Das, learned counsel for the Guwahati High Court, and Mr. T. Nath, senior government advocate Assam for the state. As for the written instruction, the T. Nath submits that the administrative approval has been accorded for the work of laying down staircase at the site in question. And the contractor has been asked to start the work from 23rd of November 2022. And such work shall be over by first week of January 2023. The Registrar General is directed to visit the site again on 26th. No, he is not here. On 30th of November 2022. And file a report in this proceeding. Adjourned to 6th of December.
Lord.
We can close the proceedings today, but unnecessarily, if anything is needed, you
Yes,
may not
my
have to reopen it.
Let the
Yes,
report
yes.
come. Let the report.
I'll also convey to him.
Next,
Item number 99.
My lord, here Lordship was referring to the prayer, my lord.
now, first prayer, it is not possible.
Lordship,
First, he is not traceable.
it is not traceable, report has been,
Now, 7 years have not passed.
no,
So, for as far as prayer 1 is concerned, you will have to continue with this effort to trace it.
that's
We can't forget.
my lord.
Sometimes it happens, people are available after 2 years, 3 years also.
Lordship, it happened.
Now, number 2.
No.
That is as per the government
Speed.
policy.
Policy.
Number 3, What are your instructions?
Matlab, number three, matlab, I would submit that the police has thoroughly investigated the matter. So matlab, in this present case, matlab, the investigation by the CBI is not,
CPI, every time is CPI.
they used to pray. Yes, police has, matlab, we have submitted the detailed report with the lordship.
No, what is the stage of that investigation?
Matlab,
What is the stage of that investigation?
no, report has been submitted with the court.
Before the
Before the court.
court?
Yeah.
Any proceedings have been undertaken thereafter?
Matlab, the report under report under section 173 CRPC has been submitted on the last report, matlab, I have indicated on 4th of 11/22.
Has the Sessions Court committed the matter?
Look, commit, very recently this has been done, possibly.
We'll wait for 1 week or so.
Lordship.
Tell us by 6. What is
By
the
6.
position?
Yes, sir.
At the request of Mr. Dinar. 6th of December. Next.
Item number 101.
Now those meetings were held as per the earlier order, Mr. Dar.
Yes, my lord. A report has been filed by the member secretary. So far as Assam is concerned,
My lord, Mr. Kalika is there in this case. And he informed me, but he is in some virtual case in GT, Mizoram matters. So he has briefed me what your lordship desires and what was the order that was.
No
passed by
problem.
this court.
This is
There is a report.
Mr.
Now
Dar,
we-
this is not a adversary litigation.
No, I know. As
Right.
per your lordship desire, we had a meeting, member secretary had a meeting with the jail inmates and PDC accordingly. My lord, there is a report. Lordship will kindly see
You
this.
can submit the report.
Yes.
What about
What?
Arunachal? Otherwise, I had gone to the old building very recently. I saw your temple. No, I went to the old building. I saw your temper also on the ground floor. With two computers. I went as a layman, so nobody came to know that I was there. Even your staff was not able to recognize me. Anyway.
there are copies.
What about Nagaland, Miss Thiru? We do one thing.
My lord,
We'll study both of us together,
lordship,
keeping it day after tomorrow.
lordship.
You and
Lord,
Mr.
I'll
Kalika,
also go through the reports, my
Somebody
lord.
state of some steps have been taken for improvement of the condition in Sisaga jail. I have the report. And the,
Now, that reminds me, Mr. Dark is also there. We may take his advantage of it. I could not lay my hands to jail manual here because it is not in my residential library. In some parts of our country, jail manuals describe that periodically visits are to be made by the district judge. Is that prevailing in Assam?
in Assam, the CGM used to visit the jail.
TJM.
periodically.
Yes,
I'm so,
See, what I was thinking was the subject I would invite suggestions from all 5 of you. That we may think of a committee involving member secretary also. So these activities can be properly monitored, and wherever there is a possibility of any help or an increase in it, it can be done.
yes,
Instead of only CJM going as per the jail manual. Because there the purpose is different. Our purpose is different. our purpose is reform. Under the jail manual, it is not reforms at all. It is a general routine visit for well-being of the jail inmate. Our purpose and purport of the PIL is also different. So by day after tomorrow, I want suggestions from all 5 of you.
Lordship,
How can we work out that?
Lordship.
Member secretary will be there.
Yes,
Rest, anybody say deputy secretary home. We may not trouble secretary for such a work. So you, Mr. Das can make a statement on behalf of his state, but all of you take instructions from each state, which officer can be asked to help the committee as part of the committee. Jail manual, probably the provision is fortnightly. We may keep it once a month.
yes, Commander.
And we'll work out in such a manner what is passing in my mind. I have to discuss with my brother also, that we will involve PLVs also.
Yes.
Not as part of the committee members. So that because they are in direct contact with the jail inmates, because they visit more. And another aspect is of that vending machine
Vending machine.
at major jail in all these states.
I think one is established in central jail, but in all the jails, it is.
No, what we can think of, subject to what all of you have to suggest, that where the female jail inmates are very less, it can be manual to the help of PL,
Yes,
the distribution of it.
yes,
We have female PLVs also,
yes,
but where central jails are there and there is a major presence of women jail inmates, the vending machine can be installed.
yes.
I think we have installed 4 of them. Five. And I am told you can discuss with our member secretary. It has really worked.
Yes,
In one of the units, KLE has also started a manufacturing machine at Tinsukia. Tinsukia.
that's very,
I have myself
that's really well.
seen it. It is really working very well. But it is a little expensive aspect. The cost runs into, I think, 5 lakhs, isn't it? Mr. Mayor? 5 lakhs. That machine costs us 5 lakhs. I think the cost is there. What is the cost of it? 15,000.
15,000.
That is not a big sum, but that
No, it's not a
manufacturing
big-
unit is a big sum. There, I think in Tinsukia, our legal services authority through some NGO in CSR
Yes,
funds they have arranged. And they told us they have seen was installed when I visited, it was installed just 3 or 4 days before that. But the jail inmate 1 or 2 at within 2 or 3 days learned how to manufacture.
Hmm.
And he in fact taught us how it is manufactured.
Yes,
But that is a wrong plan. But this vending machine and manual distribution, you work out by day after tomorrow.
Lordship,
We will keep day after tomorrow.
Lordship.
So in the meantime, the member secretary has also visited the Jorhati.
He was to go to Jorhat.
Report is submitted.
Therefore, we don't want to pass any order without
the-
going through the
So Pishwanath jail also.
Nagaland guy.
Yes, ma'am. I'll also go through the report, my lord.
And you also go through.
Yes.
The this appearance लिख लेना इसके दास साहब का for Mizoram. The respective states have submitted the report which are taken on record for further orders. Adjourned to 24th. I'm keeping it on 24th.
Lord, my lord, regarding Nagaland, my lord, whether they have submitted any report or not?
They have submitted.
Lordship,
We'll look into it. Give it in a different folder. 24.
24. Much obliged.
Next,
Item number 104 and 105.
what is the progress in this matter? Mr.
Last time,
Mr. Das, I'm before you begin. I think on last Wednesday or Thursday,
sorry, my lord,
last Wednesday or Thursday,
lordship.
it was brought to my notice on administrative side that there was a big room like our courtroom, not as big as this,
Lordship.
quite a huge room. It was being used only for one purpose. So we called for further details and we made a suggestion that half of it may be converted into VWT.
Very nice, madam.
It
This
is,
is with regard to which,
it is, I forgot the name of the district,
oh, lordship.
but I will ask our Register Judicial probably had come with the file.
My lord.
In Nogam also, we could raise this only because of that only. We have utilized the children room divided into two. Otherwise,
That can be done, my lord. That is the, my lord, before going into another construction, we can,
because construction I have seen it is very costly.
it is costly and it is time consuming also.
Are you aware about which district, Mr. Barua? Are you aware about the district that I was referring to? Last week only on Wednesday or Thursday, a file had come. In Nogam, we have already, because I had myself visited the site and it is made operational also.
Yes. So far as this report file before this honorable court, wherein, my lord, everything there is yes. My lord, perhaps this is with regard to some additional construction in the existing building.
But
Lordship wanted some arrangement in the existing building.
because when I see the estimate for construction, it is very, very costly.
Yes, my lord. And it will take some time also.
It will take
Most
its
of
own
the-
time, then approval and all that. This can be done at the district level itself.
Yes.
Most of the estimates
Difficulty
are
is
for
that who
construction.
will go and visit all these places.
My lord.
On administrative side, I am not in a position to spare any of my brothers for. Because distance is also a question.
In fact, this joint survey was, my lord, initiated by your lordship to ascertain that aspect of the matter only. Perhaps, my lord, they,
The cost was also one of the main factors.
exactly, my lord.
Mr. Barua, can you suggest how to come out from? Can we ask our TLSA secretaries to send the report? Any existing infrastructure facility available within the court premises?
Can we convert it to a VW? Yes.
How fast can you tell? Huh? 1 week.
So in Dhemati district, the report says that there is an existing room that can be converted.
That is why I am tempted to make this suggestion only because of this. That everywhere there is some possibility or the other, then we can avoid expenses for the new construction.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise,
Now
Otherwise,
you take example, Mr. Nath, that at X district, the new building is coming up.
there we can,
For those districts, we can wait. By the time the new building comes up, we can install it there itself.
Yes.
For example, Golaghat. The building is coming up.
Yes.
Recently, we had seen, so I am personally aware about.
Borpeta also lordship has taken.
Barpeta is already inaugurated there. I think it is already there.
It's
Yes,
already
yes.
there.
So that is how we beat out 34 districts. Of course, those 4 districts which have been newly carved out, we can't help it.
Exactly.
because even the courtrooms are not sufficient.
Yes.
Therefore, let the report respective TLSA give us some feedback.
The DLSA is to understand what exactly code wants.
Yes,
Because
yes, yes.
in the existing premises, we need some accommodation to set up the, not some additional construction like this report.
No, I am told that the special committee had also visited some places last month,
Lot,
constituted by Honorable the Supreme Court.
lot. Yes.
After that, what has happened, but we may do it on our own also.
Yes. We can do it.
You make them understand. The design is also, maybe a model design is there. But for example, if at a given place, we have our experience, from experience I am telling you, in one court, we were not able to find out place in the ground floor sufficient for, then even the first floor was utilized, first floor and ground floor. At one district place. Even in Delhi, I have seen that it is on a different floor. It's not that, but model design as far as possible we may follow. Now that it is streamlined. So please have a VC and tell us next week. Next Monday, 28th.
But in fact, I filed as a matter query, I filed a compiled report, my lord, wherein the basic requirement, 4 or 5 requirements of such facility, I have given in my report.
So
those he can.
Barua, you can part with your report. So
Yes,
you can, when he discusses it with respective secretaries
It
of
will be helpful for
TLSA, you
him.
can appraise it.
Yes, madam.
28.
Yes. Deeply.
Next.
Item number 108, along with item number 1 of production list.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I have filed an IA for paper publication, Lordship.
We'll allow that.
Lord.
You want it in Times of India?
Yes, Lordship. Because she, I have heard that she has shifted to New Delhi, Lordship.
New Delhi.
Yes, Lordship. And one local newspaper, Lordship.
TCA will be allowed.
Much of
No, notice it may state that today we are on 20th or 19th of December. You will have to mention some date in that.
Yeah. Yes, Lord.
Let it be after 4 weeks, so 19th of December.
Right.
Or you want more time?
Yes, Lordship, January.
January
Yes,
23rd.
Lord.
Next.
March.
Item number 111.
In this method, 2 issues were left out. One is payment of compensation. And the next one is repatriation. My lord, so far as compensation is required, my lord, rupees 5 lakhs have been paid, my lord, and received, my lord. I am giving.
Show it to him.
My lord.
Show it to Mr. Nair.
Yes. I have copied for you.
What is the status of the trial?
Child, my lord, on the last report, she was happy then. In that, she was happy, healthy in the.
That
child care
status is
institution.
also here with me, my lord. She is fine, my lord. The trial conviction resulted in conviction of 10 years, my lord. Against it, we have been told that the convicted has preferred an appeal before it on.
So Then we can close this.
My lord, we'll keep this pending for some time because there is one issue with regard to, my lord, in the rules that are there, because they don't have a separate rules. The central rules will hold the field. If she is a foreign.
We have a separate rules, but.
We have all this. If it's a foreigner, then, my lord, a question of repatriation to the country of origin will arise.
But if she is not an
She
Indian,
is not an Indian, she is from Nepal. And literally, my lord, she was trafficked here by her father himself.
oh,
My lord, so there is an issue, and the girl, from the reports that I had got from them, she does not want to go with her family members because there is always an apprehension that she might be trafficked back, my lord. So that aspect, my lord, the state has to take some.
no, but what suggestion do you make?
My suggestion would be, my lord, if the girl till she is mature, she is around 14 to 16 now, maybe. She is mature, my lord. She should be kept in that childcare institution. After she attains that maturity, age of consent, my lord, let her take a call because she is otherwise a Nepali citizen. They can stay here. And if she wants to go back, let her go back. That the state, my lord, may take a call on that. Because my fear is, because in this orders, my lord would find the father who had come here after, my lord, this incident, stayed with a relative of the accused. So, my lord, this honorable court said the father will not have any access to the child. And the childcare institution was taking care of the child all along. So, my lord, if the state can come up with some, because
If they don't come, we'll buy an order test.
lordship will do that.
No, but that issue is already taken up. That is the reason why the money is being paid.
No,
to
not the money.
And my brother is correct for
No, it's not. Because, my lord, that girl cannot be left alone. In that, she can stay there, man. There is no problem. I want that.
Even if government agrees, then it's well and good. Otherwise,
Fine.
we will pass an order.
Lordship. Because she is around 14 to 16 now. 3-4 years if
Let
she
the matter
stays
come
there.
after Sometime, my lord, I will get the inspection.
Let
I
them
will
have
no
that
problem.
inspection.
6th of December.
Lordship. Because my only worry is, given
No,
the
you are
sequence,
absolutely correct. When
she
we-
might again go back to that
So
system.
there is a problem with her family members, man.
And what are we going to do with this 5 lakhs of rupees?
My lord, the 5 lakhs, my lord, let them keep that in a fixed deposit account in the name of the girl, man.
But
She has, madam.
She has, but that is in Nepal. I don't think so, my lord. There was a liberty granted by this honorable court also. If the mother wants to visit, she can visit. But I don't think so. The mother has come, man.
Other had come.
Father had come, my lord. And this honorable court prevented.
no. Out of question.
Hmm.
With this fact, we will not permit father to have.
My lord will direct the
Already some order
childcare
of this court,
institution
man.
to keep that money in a fixed deposit account for the time being, my lord.
We will have to because we may not have Aadhaar card. so
Other than anything, but let them keep it in a name. Minor, my lord, they can keep it. my lord.
Some
He
guardian
attending
will be
school
necessary.
here, madam.
Some guardian will be necessary.
That childcare institution can take the role of the guardian. my lord.
For some time, madam.
For
We
some
will ask the registrar Itanagar bench to have
Lordship,
FDR in joint name
lordship,
with minor
lordship, lordship,
till she attends majority.
minor, my
You tell us on 6th.
lordship.
Public.
Next.
Matter number 121.
Lordship, this matter regarding establishment of dumping ground at Nagaon, Lordship. On last day, your Lordship expressed desire that Deputy Commissioner should remain present in the court, Lordship. He is present, Lord.
He has to show us the way out. What according to you is the way out for this?
My lord, we have identified the land, sir, and we are in the process of making a scientific entire dump yard management as per Municipal Solid Waste Management Rules 2016. But sir, the process will take some time.
How much?
Sir, in my opinion, it will take around 9 months to 1 year, sir.
No,
Entire plant to come up, sir.
No, that we can understand. But what about other sanction and all that?
Sir, we have received the funds, sir. Funds are available.
You do one thing.
Sir.
Council, On basis of this, file an affidavit that it will giving the timetable of it.
Lordship.
And till then, you don't dump anything here.
What if the problem will be somewhere, we will have to dump.
But that is why we have called him that you can shift it to some other place as well.
No, may I submit, Lordship?
Uh,
Till the plan comes up, Lordship. Till that stage, Lordship, let us use this ground, Lordship, for
No,
that
but-
whatever preliminary requirement.
how will you maintain these standards on that plot?
Lordship, so far as separation is concerned, Lordship, that is already there,
Come out with a plan.
Lordship.
We would like to look into it.
Lordship. Lordship, my only prayer will be, till then, Lordship will not.
We will consider, because this is a public utility.
Lordship.
But at the same time, public health also has to be evenly balanced.
But Lordship, so far as that map is concerned, Lordship, that green area, Lordship, we have selected for dumping, Lordship.
That
That is around 30 bighas, Lordship.
But that is for the future.
No, right now, Lordship, that area, that is the place where we are dumping, Lordship.
But without any process, it will remain there for 1 year. He is saying 9 months means 1 year.
Lordship, may kindly see that red area, Lordship. That red area is also government land, Lordship. Some encroachers are there, Lordship, very minor, very meager, Lordship. But some encroachers are there. But generally, this area is isolated area, Lordship.
We agree with you.
Lordship.
You, for example, we may agree that we may permit you to use. But what about the treatment of those garbage which will be stored in between? Some way out can be, if we go strictly as per the rules, then you can't do anything here. Then you can't dump even for a minute. But we have to carve out a practical solution for this.
Yes.
On the principle of let and leave and let leave. And see, Council, the problem everywhere, it's a pan-India problem. In district head, development is a little faster. Therefore, mushrooms of construction would come by the time you set up your sewage treatment plant. So some periodical recycling or something will have to be thought of. Otherwise, if that project goes into some problem, if not anything finance, then it might take more time. Instead of 9 months, it might take 18 months. Then this will never see the light of the day. So take a practical view and find out a solution. Let him go back and discuss with his DC. You are the DC?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sir,
Even
this- Yes. Sir, we are doing primary segregation at the dumping ground, sir.
No, that is what I was just pointing out. Segregation is only of wet and dry.
Yes.
If I understand it correct.
Yes.
Now it's a misnomer. It is a misnomer.
Impossible.
Wet and dry. That green and blue is an indicator, but nobody uses it so meticulous. Let us be very fair with each other. Therefore, some method of recycling that. Now you just imagine that wet, how will you drain it? Then you have to pump it. Some such solution with help of your executive engineer or engineers or environmentalist in your district is find out. So that even if 9 months is extended to 12 months, you may not have any big problem. So are we clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
It will have to be evenly balanced. Health is also a concern. We are thankful to the Almighty that Corona is almost at the end, back end now. Otherwise, this type of things would unnecessarily be a cause for more cases. For example, you may think of some temporary boundary wall over it, so the effect would be little less. Recycling, separation, as you are pointing out, separation is a misnomer. Now you don't have a particular output, that wet would be 100 liters and dry would be 100 kgs. Nobody, it is not a big thing. Therefore, try to work out a solution out of it, the wet you can pump out.
Yes, sir.
It may be little expensive, but you will have to spend on this for hygiene purpose also.
Yes.
Come out with a formula. We'll grant you 15 days more. Please come out with a formula.
Right now, my lord, what is going on is simple dumping in the plot. Because in fact, in the rules itself, it is provided how to create sanitary landfills.
Mr. Das,
That's it.
our experience is that sometimes in big cities it becomes mountain dumping sites. I'm not giving any other example, but I have myself seen it.
Yes, sir.
Mountain of dry.
Yes,
Wet you forget.
yes, ma'am.
Dry garbage, mountains are there. That situation we don't want here.
Yes, my lord.
That for sure it's a small district place.
In fact,
So you can manage it with some
yes,
mechanism.
in fact, although they are dumping, my lord, there are provisions made that they have to, my lord, create a, my lord, drain so that the
But Mr.
contaminated
Das, that
chemical
would-
doesn't
that
go
would be
into the
done-
land.
That would be done at a place where dumping site is there. This is not a dumping site.
Yes, my lord.
This is
They
a
have to-
dumping ground.
They ought to have thought of
There is a
before
difference
making it.
between dumping site and dumping ground.
Yes, my lord. I understand.
हाँ. So sub Bhumi Gopal ki is the principle. Wherever place is available,
That is,
they
that
are also local authority. What else they can do? But they have to do it scientifically.
yes,
So please contact somebody from Pollution Control Board or any engineer who is available at Nagaon. Discuss with him and revert back.
Not, I'd like to just inform one. They have already prepared one plan, Lordship. They have a project report. But in the meantime, state government has put a tender, Lordship, for empanelment of a.
Whatever it is,
Lordship.
that is for the new site.
Yes.
That is one aspect.
Lordship.
We understand it will take its own time. We can at the most add something to it and make it rather we can expedite it. But as far as the existing thing is concerned, we will have to find out some scientific way out of it. We can't just permit dumping till 1 hour, 1 year, 2 years. Some scientific way has to be there. Dry can be lifted, crossed. Okay.
Sir, for this,
Sir Nayak, I am not a scientific person, but I have little what I know is that there are inherent system of crushing the dry. They crush it like a sugar cane. It is almost semi-powder. Then the effect is very less. There are scientific methods.
sir, we are going to get the shredder units.
Kettle
That
is
is there in our plan, sir. But sir, it will just take some time. So once the plant comes up, sir,
Yes.
we will.
It is on the, we will permit you that. Please do it so it is most scientific and it will be permanent in that. It may take one year, there is no difficulty. Instead of 9 months, take 1 year. But then find out some
immediate
biomedia
solution.
for the existing garbage.
Yes, sir.
Come up. Which date would be convenient to you?
Sir, we need some more time, sir, for this plan, sir, because it will be a contingency plan. We'll have to.
Therefore, what time do you want? We'll grant you 2 weeks. There is no difficulty.
Sir, 1 month time.
1 month. Then come out. We'll grant you some more time. 12th of December.
Yes.
You can retain this, so you can come with a comprehensive one. EC Nagaon. Nagaon is present, that's the earlier. Council, Mr. Nayak. Preparing for the department has also taken this code to the plan, which is proposed for setting up a permanent sewage treatment plant the existing site where the garbage is dumped is informed. Only segregation of wet and dry takes place. The DC Nagaon shall come out with a contingency plan how to deal with the same till the new sewage treatment plan comes into operation. To enable him to do so. Adjourn to 9th of December. 9th 9th of December. At 2 o'clock, you need not come at 2 o'clock. We will take up at 2 o'clock. At 2 p.m. Next.
In fact, Milord, such type of plan should come up in each municipal district, in each municipal board, Milord, within their jurisdiction. Because this will be the problem everywhere. Milord.
Next.
Just one clarification, Lord. I think he doesn't require on the next.
No, his presence is not required.
Apply. Okay.
Item number
Much
one
obliged.
hundred and 28.
Yes, Mr. Nath.
I'm sorry, Milord, on the last occasion, we could not appear in the matter. Milord, the
Not,
Lordship has
not
directed,
only appear, there was no,
Lordship,
everybody disappeared, therefore we had to pass this.
Lordship, Lordship
I
has-
met my learned friend. I know him.
Lordship has
He is
directed-
here present. I told, for what matter you have come? This is a matter.
Otherwise, we don't like to call anybody.
Milord, Lordship has directed the commission secretary, Milord, in the department, we have principal secretary in the department, Milord. My principal secretary is here.
Therefore, in short, we want assistance from you.
Lordship.
This is 9 years old matter.
Milord, it's a old matter, Milord. Milord, I have gone through the papers, Milord. In fact, I have taken up the matter with the Learned Advocate General also.
And,
Milord,
and it was very reluctantly opened by Mr. Das, and then reluctance continued here, and then disappearance continued. We asked every council who by now I know them.
Milord, it was not in my knowledge. I am very sorry for that.
No, you were there. This happened after you left. Otherwise, if we would have known that you are appearing, we would have immediately told you.
For other matters, Milord, I was in fact.
You were there, in
Yes,
fact, you were there.
Yes, yes. In the
There is
court, I
hardly
was-
any day that you don't come to my court.
No. In the court, I was present.
That is
But
what I am saying.
But I did not have the knowledge.
No
that-
problem. Now, what do you
Milord,
do?
Milord, this ultimately, Milord, I find that the matter relates to a selection process of 2006. We have taken up the matter, Milord, our principal secretary is here. Milord, we need, Milord, some time for filing an affidavit in the matter.
Which date do you want? Tell us.
Milord, he has suggested that if 4 weeks time, Lordship gives us.
4 weeks, 19th of December, but come with the affidavit in compliance to the order dated 15/11/2022, so and so. Principal Secretary. Labor and Employment Department, Dispur Gawati is present. Mr. T. Nath, Senior Government Counsel for Assam, says that the affidavit shall be filed on or before 19th of December 2022.
Lordship, the appearance of the
The
officer.
appearance of the learned officer is dispensed with.
Milord, I'm highly obliged.
Deeply obliged.
Yes. ले लो.
Part two hearing list, item number 112.
May I please, your lordships?
My learned friend has informed me today that this will be taken up for today, but he informed me just a few minutes back.
Day after tomorrow.
I don't have to fight.
Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Come.
Lordships,
Tomorrow we may not be able to take up because reference would be there. Come day after tomorrow.
left of it.
Obliged.
Obliged.
उसमें लिख लो day after tomorrow to be listed in part 1 list. Mr. Nath, it will be listed in part 1 list, so we also may not forget.
Lordships.